Apart from drugs, what is one illegal thing you enjoy doing and would recommend to someone? Playing with lawn darts. They aren't illegal, they just cannot be sold anymore, almost like buckyballs. And cornballers. Exploring a shut-down building. Like the US Capitol. Having sex in the car while it's going through the car wash. Getting clean and dirty at the same time. Speeding on an open clear road. Sex in public places. Now just to find someone that wants to have sex me. You're halfway there. Skateboarding. It is illegal to even ride a skateboard on the sidewalk as a form of transportation in my city. But screw them, I can barely afford to pay for food. I definitely don't have money to pay for the skate park. Thankfully most people like watching us skateboard and don't call the police. You have to pay for skate parks. Reverse engineering software. It can be challenging and time-consuming, but you can learn surprising things, like Skype monitoring what you do and reporting it back to headquarters. Collect metadata on everyone's phone calls. Alcohol at the beach in CA. It's a must. Red wine is the classy way to go, but hey, anything around a fire pit. Also, when at the beach, leave your glass items at home. Doesn't matter if it's Snapple or beer. Don't be a glasshole. Stealing the smoked Tabasco sauce from Chipotle. Sorry Big C, but that shit goes on everything. Do at your own risk. But if you can get away, run away from the police. If you're a cop, I'm sorry. For a slightly less incriminating experience, run away from security guards. Being in a US state park after dark. Technically they close, so I guess it's illegal to be there, but the lack of light pollution make the stars incredible. For the time being you can go to any national park any time of the day or night for the same fun. Torrenting TV. No censorship. No ads. No dealing with payment gateways. Absolute control over what and when to play. Driving over the speed limit. Not that much, but enough to satisfy my thirst for excitement, also because I'm late. Picking from people's trash. It is illegal to take people's trash in my town. I am not going to leave a perfectly good snowblower, computer, chainsaw, TV, fishing rod, or anything else I like and want. One time I found an intact treadmill on the curb for the trash. I took it home, and plugged it in, and it immediately caught fire. Hooray for happy endings. Free fireworks. Yay. Masturbating in Indonesia. Always wanted to know what head they cut off. Assuming you live in the South. Oral sex is pretty good. Because of the lack of teeth. Because it's your sister. Nintendo emulators all day. Trespassing onto some scenic property, like the Hollywood sign. Trespassing, specifically old abandoned warehouses, theme parks, factories, train stations. I'll see an abandoned complex like that, make note of it, and visit it when I'm bored. Always fun. Going to your local national park with your kids to have a picnic and teach them about nature. Before you die, crash a wedding, and don't show up as yourself. Be the most outgoing you that's ever existed. I've done this at a resort I was staying at for a family reunion. It was one of the most fun things I've ever done. The wedding party was so incredulous that someone would actually crash a wedding that they let me stay. So I danced with the bride and ate mini cheesecakes and shrimp cocktail. I only left after bride's mom got wind of it after about an hour and threatened to call the cops. A+++ would crash again. Outdoor sex. It can be totally remote or something more populated. Whatever you want. But I find it arousing and exciting. It's harmless and hurting no one. People who have made eye contact with my brown eye say different. Oh, heterochromia is so cool. What color is your other eye? Climbing up easily accessible external fire escapes on buildings. I've seen a lot of very cool roofs and city views just by walking by a ladder, and then just climbing on up as if I was supposed to do so. Never been in trouble yet. Disclaimer, I'm white. Black guy here. Yeah, I've done that. The views can be incredible. It's also a great hiding place after an armed robbery. Sneaking candy into movie theaters. My adorable super good girlfriend once snuck a ton of candy inside her jacket and then apparently spent too much time skulking about the lobby waiting for the rest of us while looking guilty because a security guard detained her and made her open her jacket slowly. He then started laughing at the candy when he expected a bomb and informed her that candy was fine and to stop looking like a terrorist. She was mortified. The rest of us were suitably unsympathetic to her tears. Exploring abandoned buildings. I've been lucky enough to grow up in Detroit and have had great times in derelict structures. You can derelict my balls Capricorn. Taking a piss outside. I am a man and the world is my urinal. It's Christmas come early for the NSA. Urban exploration. It's trespassing but awesome. And if you do, then bring a camera and not spray cans. Police and security are usually more friendly when you are just photographing. In Germany that's you are pursuing your swarm of bees. Right of pursuit of the owner. The owner of the swarm of bees may, in pursuit, enter on plots of land belonging to others. If the swarm has entered an unoccupied beehive belonging to another, the owner of the swarm, for the purpose of capturing it, may open the hive and remove or break out the combs. He must make compensation for the damage caused. Haha, that's adorable. Excuse me officer, I'm looking for my bees. Carry on then. Illegal rave parties. I go to them, play music at them and am part of a sound system collective that organizes them. Free parties for free people. Is this like those really underground raves you see in movies where people walk down a dark alley and down some stairs, around a few passages and are suddenly in the most epic rave they've ever been to? And then blood comes out of the sprinklers and vampires start killing everyone and then Blade shows up to battle and clears the place and just as the cops appear, he is gone. Sounds like a good time. U-turns at intersections. They are way better than pulling onto a side road and making a Y-turn in a stranger's driveway. Downloaded a car. You wouldn't. Loitering. Such a rush. Feeding a Kinder Surprise to a kid in the US. Not sure if it's actually illegal, but I sure as hell do it. In my state we have tolls on the highways. And unbeknownst to most people these toll booths have coin return slots for rejected change. So when I'm heading home late at night, I don't take the EZ pass lanes. I go through the exact change lanes which also take my EZ pass and reach down and grab a handful or two or sometimes three of the change left in the coin return slots. One night I made $13.27. Yes, I'm a terrible person, but the state keeps the money right, and they're not actually supposed to since people don't take back the rejected coins. They just toss in extra ones. The way I see it, the money isn't actually the property of the state, or any person because they just abandoned it. It's like finding change on the street. Buy a radar detector and go have some fun on the interstate highway at 4 a.m. What if the police have a radar detector? Then you'll need either a radar detector or an RPG. Guys, I just bought Final Fantasy XIV. I got this. Relaying an account of the game without the expressed written permission of the National Football League. Or yeah. From San Diego, sex on the beach, drinking on the beach, smoking on the beach, pissing on the beach, living at the beach, the beach. I've had sex on the beach. Sand got in some places. Would not recommend. I've had sex on the beach once too. More of a mojito guy myself honestly. Let the record show I love the USA and would never violate any of their commandments nor can any enjoyment be derived from doing so. NSA bless you. Putting quarters into other people's parking meters. A. It's illegal. B. Watching people run out of breath to their car to fill the meter, only to find they still have an hour left, is frigging priceless. When I was younger my friend and I would go down by the lake by our house at night and just hang out, walk around, and when a car came we would run like about a 99% success rate of people calling the cops because we were suspicious or something. Then we would run and hide from the cops. Never got caught. Not sure if it's illegal but it was fun as shit. Visiting the catacombs under Paris, not the public part obviously. Pretty hard to do it if you don't know a guide, people who are used to go thought. But it's freaking amazing. Watching porn under the age of 18. Y'all can't stop me. Piracy. Not media piracy. Sail the high seas. Take to the sea. Go around some rich neighborhoods climbing around their backyards, laying on their outside chairs, swimming in their pools and drinking whatever's in their outdoor fridges. That's fun until they get home and call the cops. But you were looking for your bees. Handbrake turns on a snow-covered parking lot. Clicking I have read and agree to the terms and conditions when you haven't even glanced at them. Having a girlfriend Saudi Arabia. Piracy. Living in Germany makes speeding unnecessarily because you can always go to the nearest autobahn for your fix. Netherlands, where piracy is tolerated, should join Germany and create together the perfect country. I dunno. Didn't work out so well last time it was tried. Porn. It's illegal in Ukraine. Finding out what speed exactly your car tops out at. I lost my license speeding. Got clocked at 141, which is just about 88 miles per hour. Considered working a Back to the Future reference in there when the cop approached me. Yeah, nah, maybe not. 94. Things didn't really get that exciting. I got the impression that with an extra minute or so I might hit 95, but it didn't seem worth it. 65. With an 18-ton fire truck. Dat momentum. UK send grossly offensive messages. Penis.